Hi guys, it's Miss Hudson here. It's almost Christmas time. Today is December 14th. I wanted to record a quick video reading a story that I just got. I'm really excited about this story. It's called Native American Night Before Christmas. It looks like it's going to be a really good story. It's written by Gary Robinson and illustrated by Jessie T. Hummingbird. I love the illustrations in this book, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to do my best. I hope you enjoyed the story. All right, Native American Night Before Christmas. All right, 'twas the night before Christmas when all through the teepee not a creature was stirring, nothing crawly, nothing creepy. Moccasins were hung from the lodge poles with care in hopes that old Red Shirt in time would be there. The kids were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of choke cherries danced in their heads. I in my Pendleton and Ma in her skins had just cuddled up cozy against the cold winter winds. When out in the camp rose a noise so humongous I thought a wildcat had sneaked in among us. At once I jumped up and ran through the clutter, threw back the flap, and made the lodge shudder. The moon and the stars in the night sky were a-blinkin' like the headlight that shines on my '69 Lincoln, when what to my wondering eyes did show but an old wooden sleigh and 8 buffalo. That's a pretty page. With a plump little driver who looked so well fed, I had thought for a bit he was a flying fry bread. Like thundering clouds, these mammoths they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Harjo, now Redbow, now Chino and Cola, on Tall Chief, on White Cloud, on Sam and Yohola. To the top of the streets, to the top of the bushes. Here your fat fur and move out your big tushes. That's funny. Like pine cones caught up and all tossed by a whirlwind, suspended in air by the magic of medicine. Up to the lodge shop the bison they soared, with a sleigh of commodities, goodies, and more. Ooh, I love the illustration here. Isn't that gorgeous? Looks beautiful. I love it. Then in a moment they froze there in space, and I felt the color all drain from my face. I turned back inside just as quick as a wink, and down the old smoke hole old Red Shirt did sink. Dressed in red buckskins from his head to his foot, with beadwork and fringes, he really looked good. A medicine bundle he had by his side, on his back a large bag made of buffalo hide. That's cool. A headdress he wore on his head like a crown, made of white turkey feathers all tipped in brown. His skin was as wrinkled as sun-baked earth, but none of these things really told of his worth. His face was like granite, his features so timeless. I knew that his soul had held nothing but kindness. He spoke not a word, used sign language instead, and filled all the moccasins with toys and fry bread. It's like Santa Claus. And then, the smoke rising into the night, he gave me a wink and took to his flight. There he goes, back up. Up through the smoke hole and into the sleigh, awakening his team with a hearty "Hoka-hey!" And I heard him exclaim as they roared out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all my relations, and to all a good night." That's a pretty picture too. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for listening and reading this story for the first time with me. I really like this story, and I think it's a great adaptation of The Night Before Christmas. It's a really interesting story, and if you enjoyed it, please let me know. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!